Hey, everybody. My name is Aaron Iceberg. I'm the learning coordinator for the Center for Excellence at New Technology High School in Napa, California. And really excited today to have with us Eric Wright. Eric, could you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Sure. Thanks, Aaron. My name is Eric, and for the past 15 years, I've been deeply committed to project-based learning as a teacher, an instructional coach, and also as a consultant. It's been the biggest transformation I've ever had in my career was, adopting PBL. So I'm always excited to talk about it and dig deep into it. So thanks for letting me introduce myself.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the things we want to talk about today is an upcoming series that we have to offer. It's one of these that we'll be offering online in a variety of different formats, as well as for single schools or districts that they can kind of subscribe to. And you have such a wealth of experience, and we're labeling this a PBL Webinar Series. And the goal is to fill a gap that we're seeing right now with challenges in travel or just save cost reductions for districts. So tell me, if I'm somebody, a teacher, a district who might be attending some of these webinar series, what is it?
Well, that's a great question. And the short answer is it can be a lot of things because we're going to be flexible and adaptive to everyone's context. But to speak in some specifics, the PBL webinar series is a way to meet teachers where they are and when they are. A lot of us in our regular, day-to-day experiences stream videos. We have this sort of on-demand feature that we're really accustomed to and really demand at this point in our personal lives. This should be something that also gets into the professional learning environment. So we want to offer bite-sized chunks of webinar experiences that allow us to get smarter together around some of the most perplexing challenges around PBL. So these webinars can be highly interactive. They can be offered at different points during the day. And we can even have sort of these on-demand experiences where you can go back and review and really get a sense of the full scope of what was discussed. So really excited to kind of think through all the different possibilities. But number one is being flexible and adaptive to teachers. They're carrying a lot of load right now. And so we want to make sure that what we bring on is filling their cup, so to speak, rather than additionally adding something to their plate. So I think the webinar series really strikes that great balance.
So what we're thinking is kind of 4 90-minute blocks essentially, and we'll have different themes, right? So like one that I know I'm really excited about is developing high quality student work. We can look at authenticity, adult connections, assessment practices. So we will have some set kind of things that we can determine ahead of time, but then also a range of environments. So let's say a school needs some help around, equity work in PBL, that we can chime in and do some 90-minute blocks for that. So really excited about that. And one of the things I want to bring back, because you said it really well, is, teachers have a lot on their plate and meeting teachers where they're at. And I think that that's going to be really important. I think as PBL practitioners, we always see these massive, like, oh, you have to look just like this and you have to do all these things. And as a teacher, I was intimidated, right? And so I really feel like these webinar series will, we talk about transfer in our work is helping them take the next step and truly differentiate and scaffold the content for teachers.
That's,
Go ahead.
yeah, you just kind of made me think, this webinar series is really all about getting smarter one bite at a time. There are plenty of experiences that we can offer that are really deep dives that may take 2 or 3 days of all day learning. And those are wonderful. And those are needed at certain times. These are going to be a little more efficient, a little more targeted. And that's the kind of support that I was looking for when I began my PPL journey, was that targeted support. So we hope this really lands well with people who kind of have that same sort of feeling right now.
Yeah, I agree. I think one of the things I'm most excited about is we're all busy, right? And we're balancing all these different aspects, but I can find 90 minutes of my time, right? Whether it be before school, after school, or even during the day. So really excited about that. For more information, feel free to reach out to us. Eric, really excited we can work with you on this project, and we'll all be in touch. For more information, feel free to look in the description for contact information. Thanks, everybody.